Do you need a new Overwatch character? Do you have the dexterity of a seizing giraffe? Do your parents not understand you? Do you consider yourself edgy as fuck? Well then, I have the character for you. His name is Reaper. While your parents and imaginary girlfriend implore you to discard your closet full of trench coats and general disdain for social interactions, Reaper wants you to embrace them. He's also, like, ridiculously easy to play. If you can aim your dick well enough to piss in a urinal, you can play Reaper. I mean, seriously, does it look like I'm aiming? My target reticle is like the size of a fucking coconut, come on. If you were to compare character difficulty to, say, that of a board game, then Genji, for example, would be a game of chess. Pharah is like a game of checkers, and Reaper would be fucking tic-tac-toe. That's how goddamn easy this character is. Now, again, it could be worse. It's not like playing Torbjorn or Symmetra where you basically said, fuck the game, I'm gonna go jerk off in the corner and then come back to realize you got play of the game. But he's pretty damn easy. Now, I'm not trying to imply that Reaper is overpowered, simply that he's easy to play and easy to pick up. Honestly, I think Reaper has one of the most clearly defined weaknesses in Overwatch. Because Overwatch is a video game, and all video games think shotguns are fucking useless beyond 10 feet away, you basically have to shove your weapon up the enemy's asshole before it will do any damage. If they get any distance on you, you are basically fucked, because you can't do anything. You may as well be throwing wet paper towels at them. In a way, though, Reaper's lack of range is kind of poetic and beautiful. It's like a metaphor for how you try to get close to people in life. They shove you away and then you murder them with a shotgun. It's like a normal thing to do, right? Like most people do that? Okay, good. Now, of course, the lack of range on the shotguns is more than made up for by the fact that they do ridiculous amounts of damage at close range, especially to large targets like D.Va. But enough about his guns. Let's talk about his passive. You see, Reaper isn't content with just killing people. He wants to kill them and consume their fucking souls. Enemies drop a soul on death, whether or not Reaper is the one to actually kill them, and it restores 50 health, helping Reaper sustain throughout the battle since he doesn't have another heal. Wait, did I just kill a guy called Trump Nation?
I will be the greatest that God ever created, believe me. I'll be good.
God bless America. Reaper's R1 is Shadow Step, targeted teleport that allows you to flank the enemy and is especially important for setting up his ultimate. Though the caveat to this move is the fact that it's incredibly telegraphed. Your enemies are gonna know where you're going before you're there, and you will fucking die if you use it wrong. Use it correctly, and you'll be happier than a tween with the newest edition of Twilight, or 50 Shades of Grey, or whatever the fuck. What the fuck do kids like nowadays? Wait, Pokemon! Pokemon's cool again! What a great time to be alive. Reaper's L1 lets you fulfill your parents' wishes and become a ghost, though unfortunately for them it doesn't last forever. It gives you a slight movement speed boost, but more importantly, invulnerability. However, you can't fire your weapons or use any abilities during it. It's generally one of those, like, oh shit, panic abilities that you can use when you're in a pinch. Like, oh shit, that big guy's swinging a fucking hammer at me. If you want to get fancy with it, you can even use it to dodge certain ultimates, like tracer bombs, and, you know, like Junkrat wheels. However, sometimes the whole invulnerability thing can lead to a little bit of overconfidence, like going into the enemy team's spawn, and that can just, you know, like totally fuck you. Reaper's ultimate, Death Blossom, causes him to release a violent gungasm in a 360-degree sphere around him, and is potentially one of the most devastating ultimates in the game. Potentially. You know, not always. Although getting in position and timing your ulti can be a little bit tricky, once you start it, it's basically all on autopilot. You can kind of move around a little bit, but it doesn't really matter that much, and that's kind of a good thing and a bad thing. The good news is it doesn't really require skill from then on out, but the bad news is if you kind of do it at the wrong time, you really can't recover from it. It's kind of like doing a backflip at the talent show. It's either going to be really, really cool, or you're going to look like a total fucking moron. So yeah, some of his moves do take some level of finesse, but overall he's probably one of the easiest champions in Overwatch to really learn how to play. And whether you just want to pick up a new character, or you're some creepy man-child who idolizes school shooters, Reaper is a great character to just pick up and learn how to play, and he's pretty fun. I enjoy him. You know, he is a little fucking too bullshit edgy for me sometimes, but as far as the gameplay goes, it's nice and simplistic, and I think a lot of people can enjoy that. So I hope if you haven't already tried him after watching this video, you'll try Reaper out. I hope you enjoyed this video, and thanks for watching. I will see you in the next video. Later.